Alright. Hello, everyone. Welcome to tonight's stream. It's probably been a while since a lot of people have seen this screen, and in some ways it's been a little while, in some ways it hasn't, because I was obviously I was obviously streaming the Metroid games here not long ago, and of course all these me's are now just random Nintendo employees and stuff. It makes me miss the old days of the Wii U face cam. Thanks, Ardo. I swear to God I tested this and it was fine in testing, and I'm glad people tell me this now instead of before the game starts, but hello, everyone. Hope everyone's having a good night. I know Ardo and Nate are both here. Hope you guys are having a good night. Well, Nate said he's randomly awake at this time. I'm like, it's 7 p.m. for me. I guess it would be like 4 p.m. for you there, Nate. But anyways, that's not like super relevant here. Hope you enjoy your sleep and whatnot. Let's just jump right into what the bulk of this stream is going to be here, which is me revisiting Kirby and the Amazing Mirror. This is one of my favorite Game Boy Advance games of all time. One of my favorite games of all time. And okay, yeah, I get that. There we go. So, I guess to briefly kind of explain my history, I'm also turning this down here because this is a little loud here. I remember reading about this game in Nintendo Power back in late 2004, and I was a very impressionable kid at the time. I was really excited looking at this game. There was a couple neat things that I thought were really interesting, and I really wanted this game. And I got it for Christmas that year because that was... I think my parents sometimes hated buying stuff this close to the holidays because... Yeah, and this is also the whole story, is that Kirby was basically split into 4, and that was that. I think this is the only Kirby game to not have DDD in it, unless he's just not in, like, some, like, obscure spin-off or, like, side game. This is, like, the only mainline game, I'm pretty sure, that doesn't have 3D in it. But yeah, I think I mentioned this a few times before, but my first Kirby game was Nightmare in Dreamland. I played that a lot, and when I saw this, it looks like Nightmare in Dreamland, but kind of a lot better. And in a lot of ways, I would say this is a lot better than Nightmare in Dreamland. I didn't realize at the time this was a Metroidvania. I don't think I knew what the term was. Yeah, I think this game and Four Swords Adventures came out around the same time. The Game Boy Advance Four Swords was out by this point, but I think this and Four Swords Adventures were both sometime in 2004, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, this is a 4-player Kirby Metroidvania game, and the multiplayer aspect is something I'd like to revisit again because... And there are still some traces of this that you can find even on my channel. I actually did once do a Let's Play of this game with one of my friends. We played... It was only 2-player. It wasn't like a full 4-player thing. And unfortunately, we finished recording it, but I had a hard drive failure at the end, and we lost, like, the ending several videos or something. So, like, only about the first half that LP, or first, like, 2/3 really still exists, and it kind of sucks, honestly. It was almost a decade ago when that would have been recorded. I think some of it was recorded over a decade ago, actually, but There's also just some other things, like some side games, a collection room which has nothing in it. We'll be filling that up pretty quickly, though. But, yeah, let's go ahead and kind of get this one started here. Oh, man, I've missed this feel of Kirby. I've really missed... It's so weird that I'm so used to playing Kirby's Adventure right now, but, like, man, I miss how brisk I can move in this game. Anyways, you can basically inhale these blocks here to kind of push things further. I'm gonna praise, like, the presentation of this game a lot throughout this stream, I'm pretty sure. I'll take Sword, I guess. Why not? Not sure why the game had to... Well, actually, yeah, I know why the game lagged. It's because every crewmate had to go through the same door at once there. Oh, God, it's... I hope I'm not making freaking Among Us references this early here, even though I think there was an update for that game. Anyway, so we just got a map for this area here. This is... We're never able to return to that opening area ever again, but basically we have a cell phone akin to Kirby 64. We can call help for R. We can hold L to take our way back to the hub area. Seems a few faces have been quarreling while we're gone. So yeah, this is kind of our central hub area. It's very bare to start because we can't really do much of anything here. Except go through the main area here. And, oh man. I'm gonna immediately praise this game's look and sound here. This is one of my favorite soundtracks in... honestly, probably even in gaming history, because... There's not a whole lot of music in this game, but what is here, some of my favorite tracks across the entire Kirby series. And this is no exception. This is one of my favorite tracks as well. And a big focus of this game is finding treasure chests like that there. I think I'll take the top path here. The bottom path does take you somewhere else, but I think it's the top path that... I think we'll be going down the bottom path here in a little bit. So yeah. Also, this was kind of my introduction to a lot of abilities that I knew from the anime, but because I hadn't played Superstar at this point growing up, because I was a really big Kirby Right Back At Ya fan as well, for that matter, this was kind of like my introduction to a few abilities that Superstar introduced that hadn't been seen for a while. And by that, I mean, like, Fighter Kirby and Bomb Kirby and a few others. I guess I would have played Kirby 64 on, like, a rental by this point, but I don't know if I realized that Bomb was in that or not at the time. But, yeah, and we also took down the Shadow Kirby there, and got a map for this area here. It's, Area 2's not that super big. It's kind of linear to start off here. We don't have a map of Area 1 yet, but we'll get one soon enough. We can't go through that way. If we kept the missile ability from earlier, we would have been able to go there. And coming up, we have... sure, I'll take Cutter Kirby. Why not? Coming up, we have probably my favorite typo in gaming history. We got Mr. Frosty. I don't know how they messed this one up. His name is supposed to be Mr. Frosty. But nope, he's just Mr. Frosty in this game. I kind of get why that, like, R and L are, like, the same letter in Japanese. I get that, but, like, how did they mess that one up there? Anyways, we have big switches here. These are basically just little warps back to the start area. Yeah, that makes sense. It's also just a little... It's funny, but odd at the same time, I guess. One thing I didn't mention about this game that I actually really like a lot is that every enemy in this game has their own health bar and also has their name attached to the health bar. I think that's a really, really good touch that I kind of wish more games did, because Nightmare and Dreamland didn't do that, and Squeak Squad, I think, had health bars, but it didn't show the enemy names beside them. It's just a very small detail that I think this really made this game kind of go the extra mile. I can't stop gushing about this game, guys. Yeah, I could see that with the Symphony of the Night thing. There's, this area here. That's actually important because that can get you up to, that can take you all the way up to Area 9, which we'll be going to at a later on point. I'm not sure how I want to go about this stream, because this game is very, very open-ended, and, like, let's be honest, I'm just going to be wandering for a lot of it, but... I would like to 100% this. I've 100% this game several times before, so I don't really mind, and, again, I've said this before, it's one of my favorite games of all time. If you hold down the inhale button there, you can... what am I trying to say here? You can get, like, a bigger suction out of that there, and we also just have another switch here. Also, hey, Bowie, hope you're having a good night. I want to just show one thing with these silver golems here. These are kind of special here. Yeah, if you remember, the first time I inhaled it, I ended up getting the stone ability. Those guys, the silver golems, have an odd chance of giving you the fighter ability. I don't know if it's necessarily when they're punching that you do that, or what the trick is for that, but you can get fighter from those guys. No worries, lurks are always nice there, Bowie. Let's call in a bunch of assistants for a fight that I don't need any assistance for. There's also a rare gold variation of the golems as well that can give the wheel ability. We could see it from this boss for lucky, but we don't need it. Also, I love that yellow entered there with the cook ability for some reason. I don't know where or why, but... the AI just do dumb things in this game. It's always nice to have them around for bosses. I did not mean to do that. Alright, so this area here takes us back to where we just were in Moonlight Mansion. And this area has the map of Rainbow Root here. And it is massive. Yeah, this game's a lot of fun. It's a little antiquated for some people, but I think this game is a lot of fun, personally. Sure, why not? Let's go this way, I guess. I can show a few things off this way, I think. I think this game is incredibly underappreciated. It has a lot of problems. I'm not going to be, like, nostalgia blind and pretend that it doesn't, because I know a lot of people who've, and without naming names, I think you can probably tell who I'm talking about. I know a lot of people who basically couldn't get into this game. And, like, I totally get why. It's a Metroidvania without having any real good, clear progression system. The game is almost entirely just explore. And, like, some people find that there's not really a lot of good, like, incentive for exploring sometimes. Also, I love this, that you can just roll down with the stone ability. I think you can get UFO here, if I remember right. Unless it's a different area. It's a different area. There's an area like this that you can get UFO in the bottom left corner. Another thing some people also don't really like is that some people don't like that, in the older style Kirby games... Yeah, it's basically Great Cave Offensive as a game. Let's head down here. I thought there was something else about this game, too, that I was trying to think about. Some people don't like the classic Kirby system of if you get hit, then you lose your ability, and I can totally get that. If you're used to the way modern Kirby games are handled, or even Superstar for that matter, there's a golden golem. Okay, these are not that common, but I'll stick with sword here. Sword's definitely a lot more useful than wheel going forward. Because I'm about to show you perhaps one of my favorite things in this game. Yeah, your eyes don't deceive you. Colors weave into a spiral of flame. Distant sparks come to name. Bear this ability against the cold of the night. Stow your fears, it's now or never. We'll win this, I'm sure we will. This ability is busted. This is easily probably the best ability in this game because it's Kirby's Smash Bros. Melee moveset. And I know some people think, like, if you're thinking in a competitive stance, that means it's not good. Think of it in a general stance that this is, like, several abilities all in one. Sometimes you'll reach these goal ending areas that don't really have anything. Well, hey, Erdo. Before it came to Robobot, we gotta remember, it was in the extra mode of the, like, challenge stages of Kirby's Dream Collection, so we gotta always acknowledge that before we acknowledge... I'm kidding. That's such an obscure thing for this ability to come back in, but it was in that as well. But yeah, it was great to see this back in Robobot, although it wasn't my favorite ability to return in that game. It's alright. No, I don't blame you. It's pretty obscure, but if you ever played Return to Dreamland and you know the challenge stages in those games, it's basically like essentially DLC for those. It's basically an entire new set of challenge stages from Return to Dreamland. One of them was using the Smash moveset, which I thought was actually really cool that they brought this ability back for that. It's not much more to it than that, but I mean, I did like the challenge mode in Return to Dreamland, so I'm just definitely fine with them bringing in more content for that. Like, anyways, yeah, this ability is very overpowered. It's basically, let's see, stone, sword, hammer, like fighter, another fighter ability, I'm pretty sure. I don't think you have any sort of, like, side special or anything. Or, well, you have the... Yeah, the hammer is Kirby's side special. Never mind. I do want to go this way. If I remember right, there's another shortcut back. Oh, nice. Yeah, Superstars is a lot of fun. I've definitely had a lot of fun playing that. I want to play more Superstars, but, like, every time I go to play Superstars, like, I'm just terrible at organizing it with friends and such. But I do really like playing it, though. There is a thing here. Yeah, it's just some one-ups, but oh well. I think I'll just continue going downward here. The older I get, the more I kind of understand the, like, map through Rainbow Route. A big chunk of this game is literally just gonna be exploration. Come on, can I please get this here? I think this might be the UFO here. Yep, there's the UFO there. Normally I would take UFO, but that is a pretty limited ability in this game, and so is the Smash ability for that matter. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Whew. Surprised I made it through that without being hit there. Yeah, I really do want to play more Mario Party with friends at some point. I'm just always, like, terrible with, like... Yeah, no problem there, Bowie. I don't know if I want to go that way or not there. I want to say that might be a dead end, but I could be wrong. We got not Sonic the Hedgehog here. Also... Okay, this is not where I thought we were, actually. This is actually quite a fair bit later on than I thought. Yeah, this is way later in this area than I thought. Holy crap, I didn't think we were here already. Alright, well, let me get the shortcut that's in this area here. So you want to know how open this game is? I think if I can show it off here... This is Area 8 here, Radish Ruins. I don't want to go in here yet, but I kind of just want to show this off here, like... This is the start of Area 8 there. Like, you can just explore this game to your heart's content. And Radish Ruins is actually a pretty short world, if I remember right. I'll probably explore more of Cabbage Cavern in a little bit. Okay, how do I get up there again? Aha, I see. And there's a spray paint there. Some of the collectibles can be used for, like, cosmetic skins, like you can change Kirby's colors and whatnot, so... It's always fun. And I guess I'll go down this way since I have this ability here. I think there is a treasure chest here. You can tell if you have everything in a room here if the room is flashing. It's kind of hard to tell, and I don't like this item system very much, but if you played Metroid Dread, it's kind of akin to if there's an item there, but not really as clear. Basically, just a room will flash if you still have something missing there. And Bonkers, very recurring Kirby character here. And we have Hammer already, so... this room's interesting, because we can actually get the throw ability here from Fan there. That's another mini-boss that will show up at some point. Other than that, isn't a whole lot to say. Whenever it gets silent and you have a room like that, you know you're in for a boss fight. We got Molly. Oh, God. Okay, all I'm thinking of when I'm seeing this, and this is gonna make Ardo facepalm when I say this, is this one, like, ringtone ad. That's like this really stupid song. And it just ends with this voice being like, "Wah, get Molly on your phone." And it's basically just this mole, like, singing in a really high-pitched voice about, like, how it likes fat people. The early days of, like, cell phone ringtones were definitely something. But yeah, now you can see we have a bunch of other pathways opened up here. I kind of want to explore more of this way here. Like, here's the thing, though. I could easily just go on to the next area and not bother about finding anything else, because there really isn't, like, much more to, I guess, collect, beyond... That's a sound test thing there. When we eventually get the sound test, we'll be able to listen to that. And let's keep going this way here. Why not? Actually, we were in this room already. I think this way also eventually leads to a Bonkers fight as well, but I could be wrong about that. Okay, I was this way before. I don't think I took the top path through this way before. I think there's not even a top path, actually. Actually, no, I didn't take the top path this way here, now that I'm thinking about it, though. I don't want to lose my Smash Bros. Ability while I have it right now. This Bronto Burt can kindly piss off too, please. Thank you. That's another minor quirk with this game, because it is a GBA game. Enemies do tend to respawn pretty fast. If you, like, off-screen them quickly enough, and... Again, because it's a GBA game, the screen size can be pretty small for that, but I don't really mind that too much. Also, here we have Batafire. I remember back in, like, my after-school, like, Game Force, like, game-making club one time, which was just this, like, after-school program I would take, like, once a year, where it was only for, like, one week of the year. We basically learned a little bit about how game making was done using Game Maker. And I just lost Smash, but okay, whatever. There's another spray paint there. I just remember there was this one time where, for some reason, the sprite for the bat, or, like, just, like, one of the sprites in general, was just Batifier from Kirby and the Amazing Mirror. Because it was just something that, like, the guy running it, like, ripped off Spriter's Resource or something. Like, I'm not trying to say that in, like, a bad way or anything like that. I'm pretty sure, like, I don't think it was really necessarily for profit or anything. Like, it was just an after-school club, and I'm guessing the government was probably the ones paying for that. I'm not sure. It was likely not breaching on any proper type of copyright, I guess, but it just always struck me as really weird. Like, why Batifier? Like, it's a cool design, it's a bat on fire, but, like, why? And, like, I knew exactly what it was, because I used to play this game all the time when I was a kid. Over this way we have a mini-boss that I really don't want to fight. We'll see it eventually at some point, I'm sure. It's a mini-boss called Boxer. It's basically like a thing that can give you, it's a thing that can give you the fighter ability, but it's also a pain in the ass to fight, in my opinion, so I'm not gonna bother with it. Oh, I know where this is now, okay. I want to say eventually at some point this pathway does loop back to, okay, here we go. The pathway I'm on right now, I believe, does eventually loop back to the boss fight, but I don't remember why or how. I just remember I used to go this way all the time as a kid. I did not mean to call you guys. This area here leads to World 6 here. So yeah, this game is definitely very, very open, and I'm not sure why the game's kind of, like, chugging a little bit. Maybe I'm just used to playing this game on a smaller screen. That could likely be it, because, I mean, I played this on the GBA all the time, so... I also played this game a lot on the 3DS when that came out, too, because the 3DS Ambassador Program, which was really cool. That was the thing that basically let you play, like, 3DS game, or, like, NES and GBA games on the 3DS if you had one at launch. Because the 3DS had a really high price point at the time, and they wanted to try and sell it, so they realized people wouldn't be buying the 3DS until it got a price drop, which eventually it did. It's just, like, one of the coolest things they ever did, though, because you got, like, 10 free NES games, which mostly kind of sucked, honestly. Like, the gesture was cool, and the NES games were, like, some of them were classics, but then a lot of them kind of sucked, honestly. But you also got 10 free GBA games, and there were some gems in those GBA games. This was one of them. Metroid Fusion was one of them. Legend of Zelda Minish Cap was another. Like, some of my favorite games growing up were included in that collection of games there, and they were all free. It was, like, such a good time to be a fan of this, of, like, Nintendo and the 3DS and whatnot, and for a long time, I'd say I played more of those, like, GBA games than I did for a lot of other games. I'll take this. What were some of the other GBA games? There was Wario Land 4, there was, I think there's another treasure up this way, actually. Probably need to count here in a second. Oh, shoot, oh, right, no, I don't think I'm screwed out of getting this here. No, okay, good. This is the map of the area, so... we've combed a good chunk of this area here. Oh, wait, have we really full cleared this area? I'm not seeing any dull spaces, so I think we may have just cleared out all of Area 3 here. You know what, there's a goal game right here. I'll just do it to get some extra, like, things here. Also, yeah, these were still the days when Fire and Burning Kirby were technically separate abilities. Yeah, what were all the GBA games included with that? There was... let's see, there was Mario vs. Donkey Kong, Mario Kart Super Circuit, Legend of Zelda: The Minish Cap, Kirby and the Amazing Mirror, Metroid Fusion, WarioWare, like the normal GBA WarioWare, not Twisted, Wario Land 4, F-Zero Maximum Velocity, Yoshi's Island, actually, which is kind of an odd one, but yeah, the GBA version of Yoshi's Island was on there. And, I feel like there was some other game. If I didn't say Metroid Fusion in that set, which I thought I did, that would have been the 10th, but... Let me just double check and confirm here, because I would actually have my 3DS right here, so I can just double check that there. It was Fire Emblem Sacred Stones. That was the last of them there, so yeah. Man, those were definitely the days, though, when you got all those, the whole, like... This is not my original 3DS, but I did transfer the data over there, but, like... These were definitely the days. And as for the NES games, there was... I have them all in a row here, I think. We have, Super Mario Bros., Zelda 1, Zelda 2, Wrecking Crew, Metroid, Yoshi, Donkey Kong Jr., Balloon Fight, Ice Climber, and... I believe that's it there. Let's see, Mario 1, Zelda 2, Wrecking Crew... Metroid. Oh, and NES Open Tournament Golf. That was also included in that as well. So yeah, not a lot of quality titles in that, if I'm being honest. Some are classics, but there was a lot of junk in that. I'm well aware. Give me that back, please. There leads to Area 2. That's not quite where I want to go right now. Although I don't think we've explored the other half of that place yet. This is kind of where I want to be here. Oh man, I'm gonna gush about this a lot, I'm sure. Man, I love the backgrounds in this game. Like, this really is one of the best looking GBA games, and I'm standing by that. It's a secret area over here, I believe. I don't remember what this leads to, but... Like, honestly, it's kind of at a weird point where I almost want this game to be to get a remake at some point, because I think that would genuinely fix a lot of the issues I have with it. I don't know if the game is really... Even as much as I love this game, I don't know if it has quite the amount of content really to be necessarily worth, like, its asking price, honestly. Ah, dang it. That guy has missile, honestly. That might not be the worst thing to have there. Or I could get missile from this here. Okay, then. Come on, please. Don't screw this up now. Yeah. Like, I'm not sure how you guys would feel about this game getting a remake. Like, if this game got some sort of remake with, online play and fixing up, like, the issues with the multiplayer being kind of a lag fest, I would really, really love that, personally, but again, like, then it gets into a question of, okay, like, would they honor the background art, and, like, I deserve that. Like, I don't know, I feel like this game with, like, 3D models, it would be interesting to see, I think, but I don't know, it feels like it would lose some of the... I feel like I'd miss the really great sprite work of this game, though. I think that's something people have said about the Advance Wars remake at some point as well, but... I don't know, it's just a observation I had, I guess. I probably would still buy a remake of this game even if it was full price, but I just feel like this game would probably need a lot more content for me to really want to spend the money. And that's so dumb for me to say, because it's one of my favorite games of all time. Like, I really... Like... I don't know. Complicated feelings, I guess, man. There's nothing in here, is there? No, it doesn't look like it. I think, though... Yes! Oh, this is nice here. This is the... If you find a second path like this, you can actually connect it to the first path, which is very, very nice. Just one second, I'm just finishing my tea. Whew, that was rich. Alright, so Area 4, Mustard Mountain. This is one of my favorite songs in the game here, which I'm gonna say a lot, but it's one of mine, for sure. Actually, I don't think this is the song I really like. Never mind. There's another song in this game that I'm pretty sure is basically this one, but in a different key. And I might be mixing those two up there. Oh yeah, here's the mini ability, everyone's favorite ability. This is still a great song, too, though. It wasn't quite the song I was thinking of here, but the more I'm listening to it, like... It is definitely a song I do still really like. I think I'm gonna take the main pathway through this place. Yeah, really. Yeah, Mini Kirby is kind of a piece of junk in this game. It's more or less just a puzzle-solving ability and nothing else. Okay, doesn't seem like there's anything else in this area here. That was very smart. And honestly, I gotta say, it's funny how this is my favorite Kirby game. Besides the aforementioned Smash ability, which is still a god-tier Kirby ability, and I'm standing by that, the rest of the abilities kind of suck in this game, the new ones anyway. Cupid here, this is kind of an awkward ability. It's neat for kind of like messing around, and I really do think, well, I'd say this is an ability that deserves another chance, but also it's literally just a worse Archer Kirby, and that says a lot, honestly. I can't even really say that. I actually do kind of like Archer Kirby, even if I don't think it's that useful in certain situations. There we go. I like the idea of Cupid, but it's... The thing that hurts it, I think, is just that it's a very, very weak ability. Otherwise, but like, okay, well, I know what I'm doing here. Oh shoot, I actually needed, oh wait, take that. I actually could have gotten this if I had kept Cupid there, but whatever. I don't think there's anything over this way, if I remember right. I could actually go this way if I had Sword Kirby. I'm not sure if that's going to be useful or not going forward, but I'll keep Sword anyway. I know the boss of this area is over this way. And I swear, I'm not trying to beat the game tonight. Like, you know, I might just head back and explore some stuff, but part of the thing with this game is just kind of exploring and finding some stuff out, so... well, I love how I got this ability here, and I'm gonna... Good use of my invincibility here. Also, I don't know why this works with the sword ability, but it does, and I'm glad it works this way. Because you can head this way here, and I actually forgot I needed fire for this. Hold on a second. So these guys kind of suck here, these jacks. And it's boss time! And we have a kind of bad plethora of abilities for this here. Can you numbskulls get some... Can you ideally get abilities that aren't missile? Because missile's kind of awful. Yep, it's Kracko. And this is one of the tougher Kracko fights in the game because... He just has a lot of health. It's more or less his superstar fight if his superstar fight had a bajillion HP. I don't think there's too many differences between, like, what else he can do otherwise. Man, that lag was sure something fierce there. Oh, shit. Whoops. I did not mean to do that. There we go. Alright, so... There's a lot of areas we have open up to us now. Have we really full cleared every room we were in so far in Rainbow Roots? It's actually what it's looking like here. The only thing you're really looking out for in completion is, just looking for, items, I believe. It doesn't really matter if you do or don't go in a door. So this should loop back to a room we were in already. Yeah. Show you, I guess, where we just came from here. Okay, you do have angling of the fire ability in this game. I thought that was in here. Yeah, this is just the other side of that room there. I don't know if there's much reason to go down here. It also doesn't help that, like, there's parts of Area 1 and Area 4 that both use this backdrop, and I can never tell which one's which besides the thing saying the location in the bottom corner of the map. Should be a secret area up here. Should be secret areas above both these areas, but I think this is the one we want to go in. Yeah, I think... maybe not even this one here. One of these areas leads off closer to the map of this area, I think, and... I don't know if it's this one or... Wait, hold on. I can use that. I see what I need here. I did not want to kill that enemy there. This is why. I could get UFO here, but I'm also one hit away from death, so that's probably not a great idea. Yeah, this area is leading to its own area of itself here. Yeah, I don't think I went the right way for getting the missile ability, but it's alright. Or not the missile, the map, I mean. The other pathway there leads to a fan there, but... I seriously, for some reason, thought this and Radish Ruins both played the same song, but I think Radish Ruins... I think it plays a similar song to this, but in a slightly different key. All time to play Metallic Madness here now. Do I still need this ability here? Yeah. Whew. That was very, very close. Oh, I know where this leads. This leads to, like, Area 7, I think, doesn't it? Or something weird like that. Oh, for God's sake. I did not want to see Boxer up there. Can I get some health back, please? No. Okay, thank God. Let me fly up on the other side so I'm not instantly assaulted by this guy. This fight's kind of annoying, because... touching him doesn't necessarily directly hurt, but he has... he has a lot of frame, like... how should I describe it? Like... his frame data is really weird. If he touches you, he'll kind of just grab you. Level 9 Candy Constellation. Holy jeez. I did not think I'd be talking about this place so far, but... if there's a contender for the best song in this game, it is this one, and it does not get enough appreciation. This is a banger with a capital B here. Also, I don't really want to go this way. I think I'm actually near the warp point for this area, so... I'm just gonna let you guys listen to this music here. It's really good. That's the sound test there, which you have to unlock that to be able to use it, but lets you play all the jams in this game. And what I really like about this area is that Yep, this is in fact the warp point for this place, so now I can head here freely. This is kind of about the halfway point of the area. I'm actually going to explore this very briefly, because I actually need stone right at the start of it here. But man, this is... They don't do themes like this in Kirby now. I guess, like, that's not true, but, like, I feel like they haven't done, like, a big proper space level like this too often in some of the later games, which is weird, because I feel like they do try. Like, Epic Yarn has, like, a really cool space world. I'll give it that. I don't know, I just don't know if I feel like other, Kirby games really hit that level yet, but... Take throw Kirby, I guess. That's a vitality piece. That's kind of what I thought was in this area. Basically, a heart container extends my life bar. And if you're playing multiplayer, one of the dumbest design choices of the game, only one player gets to reap those rewards, and it's the person whose save file you're playing on, basically. That's the only, like, person who reaps the health extension rewards. I don't know why it's programmed that way, but it just is. Anyways, I'm actually gonna leave Candy Constellation, though, just because I don't really want to be here right yet. Kind of want to just keep exploring here. Yeah. God bless you, Steven. There's two doorways in this area. I just don't remember which one leads to the map, but I guess it might be this one. Actually, yeah, this is exactly where the map is. And I might need to call the allies for this one here. The AI is brain dead stupid in this game, but they'll often hold buttons for you at least, so that's at least a plus. Oh, okay then. That's the map of Mustard Mountain here, and it's pretty big. Just walk back, I guess. Kind of want to just explore one more quick way in. Which way? Yeah, I think it was this way that I wanted to go. I think I know where the other pathways I missed were, and they're not too hard to get back to. So there is an area up here. Yeah, okay, this way takes me to where that fan fight is. I also just passed by the cook ability. Might be nice to try out a little bit. Nah, it doesn't seem like it's respawning. Cook is a pretty rare ability, and it's only a one-time thing. It's the exact same as it was in Superstar, but no Chef Kawasaki in this game. And Fan, can you, like, not be annoying here? I might want my allies for this one here. Thank you. Come on. There we go. And I need to respawn an enemy here. There we go. I remember back when this game was coming out, the Foxbox was doing like a giveaway of like these toy Amazing Mirror cell phones that I always really wanted, and I I'm guessing it's probably some rare-ass collectible now, honestly, because I've never heard of anybody having these things, but it was basically I guess it was a toy cell phone that, like, the characters on Right Back At Ya would, like, sometimes communicate through. I think I want to go... Yeah, I want to go this way. This is another dead end here, but these usually have, like, extra prizes. And I really like this, like, backdrop and texturing and whatnot, and you don't see this, like, set piece, like, anywhere else in the game, which I find kind of odd. It's almost like there's, like, a... like, ancient tower built on this mountain that's only in, like, this one small area. I don't know, I kind of wish there was more to it, but... Yep, there's just, in fact, a spray paint there. That was an incredibly lucky save. And I believe we have Bombar here. Yeah. I don't think there's a whole lot of other mini-bosses we haven't seen yet. I really wish this guy gave my favorite Kirby ability, but unfortunately that one's not in this game. It's just Missile Kirby. If this was any other Kirby game, that would be a dead giveaway for the Jet ability, and it's not in this game, unfortunately. That would elevate this game to near perfect in my book. Okay, not really, but I mean, Jet's my favorite Kirby ability, and it's also my favorite Kirby game, so... Alright, what else is left of Area 4 here? There's a lot we have to do in Area 2 here, but... not a lot, surprisingly. That's all in, like, one big-ass area there, I'm pretty sure. Where does this take me here? I'm not sure. I think I'm just gonna kind of keep exploring and maybe go on to World, like, 5 here and just kind of explore there a little bit. And man, we're up to... Wow, I've been playing this for over an hour, and I don't feel like I've done much otherwise so far. Nice. I'm only gonna play this for about 2 hours tonight, unless, like... I end up approaching, like, a really weird stopping point after the second hour, but, I'll play until just whenever it feels right, but... My only real goal with this is to finish this in time before, the Sinnoh remakes come out, which is next Friday, and honestly, I'm gonna finish this game before next Friday. If I stream this on, like, either Thursday or next Tuesday, or also next Thursday as well, like... This game is not going to take me that long. I'm going to go down here, actually. Get a nice Rainbow Root music back and get a nice forest area here. I think this track's officially known as Forest Nature Area, and that's really rightfully so. It's such a beautiful track. This is one of those ones I could probably never get tired of listening to. Also, correct me if I'm wrong here. I think this is the first game where Wheel Kirby can jump naturally. Because technically, it can't. Only Wheelie Rider can do this in Kirby Superstar. Regular Wheelie can't, I think. We also just have a switch here, which is very nice. we're actually not that far away from the other switch for this area here. Oh, shoot, that was not what I meant to do. These, like, door mole things can be kind of on the annoying side, because you usually want to, like, sneak attack them. Like that there. And we're in a new world here, which is Carrick Castle. And this is a pretty big area, if I remember right, and I hope I'm going the right way here. Please tell me I just went the right way. No, I think I went to a... Did I go to a dead end? This part of the map always kind of confuses me here. Am I going the right way? Yeah, I am going the right way, actually. So there's, like, several different ways you can go here. This area here... Actually, no, that's not what I was thinking of here. One of these areas here, is it... here? That's the warp door? Yeah. So this is World 5 here. And, if we go up just a little bit up above here, things kind of change a little bit. This is not Carrick Castle, but in reality, this is actually, if I ignore the front door, Peppermint Palace. And for some reason, this back door leads to both warps of this area. The progression of this game is weird, man. But, yeah, this is the second warp of Peppermint Palace here. This is also the biggest area, and it is the most confusing one to go through. I do not want to think about doing it right now. I just want to open these up here. And yeah, we have almost all the warps open up already. I think the only ones we're missing are the ones for World 5 and 6 here, so... And the one for World 8 as well, actually. Actually, no, we have both the ones for Carrick Castle. Never mind. Yeah, so this is the actual front entrance to Carrick Castle here. If you activate these here, I think these do count for completion, but it's a shortcut. Is this to World... Excuse me, to World 8, I think? Yeah. This was the song I was talking about, being similar to, that one other song, but in a different key. I think... It's hard to tell. That's another great track, though, in the game. So yeah, Carrick Castle, this area's big and it can be kind of confusing, but it's not the worst place to kind of go through, I don't think. I don't think I want to go that way, but I think I can get this. No, I need a beam for that. What'll do? There we are. Yep, there we go. This door is also really weird here, because it takes you to the other side of this room here. This is the same room, and I don't know why they had to have two doors here. Like, I can't think of a good reason why they had to have a second door there. Like, was someone maybe just, like, playtesting something around and, like, oh yeah, I'll just put a random door here just to see what it's like, and, like, leaving it in there, I guess? Like, I don't know, that just, it seems so weird to include that. Anyways. Once again, this is a really pretty sunset as well. And if we jump down here, there's another treasure chest. Okay, I want to say I want to go down the right one of these. Green has UFO. That's actually pretty nice. Is this taking me where I think it's taking me? Okay, I can't tell. I'm keeping Beam because it's pretty useful for the boss of this world, although I'm used to fighting with other abilities, though, so... almost through this area, or am I heading towards a dead end? I want to say I might actually be going towards a dead end here. Not having the map can sometimes make these areas a little annoying to traverse, not gonna lie. So these guys are annoying. No, because this is a... Really? I knew there was one way I didn't want to go here. So one of these ways, I'm pretty sure leads to... This is a warp star somewhere. I really don't want to go this way, because I don't want to go to some other world right now. And I'm guessing this is probably a goal here, if I had to assume. No, the map. Oh, nope. Okay, I just took a very roundabout way to get to the boss. That actually works out in my favor there. This is not the usual path I take, but it worked out very well. And yeah, that other path would have taken me to Area 7, so it's a good thing we didn't go that way. Anyways, time for what some would probably consider one of the most annoying bosses in this game, although one that I kind of find fun. Mega Titan. This guy is only weak to electricity, meaning if you have Spark, Beam, or UFO as Green has there, you can damage this guy normally. Otherwise, you're stuck pushing him into the electric gates on the side, which do a lot more damage than that, but yeah. And because he's not quite done yet, we have a little guy here. The Titan Head's nowhere near as bad, but... this form you can just damage normally, but... there we go! I haven't had a chance to, like, play it too much here, but the main boss theme in this game... it's another banger in this game, man. The bass line in that... who it's something. Probably one of my favorite gaming bass lines right there. And that's the power of the beam ability. I kind of want to keep exploring Carrick Castle since we're kind of in the area. I feel like we only saw about half the castle there, so let's keep exploring it, I guess. Alright, let's just keep going here, I guess. come the frick on, seriously? For God's sake, hold on. There we go. And time for Spike Hill. Nah, this isn't actually all that bad. I find the timing kind of lenient. I'm saying that and I'm taking a lot of damage here, but if you end up going a wrong way, it'll automatically warp you the right way. That was unfortunate. Okay, can we stop going that way there? Or that way? There we go. Oh my god. There's nothing... Okay, there we go. Yeah, so there's another doorway that would lead you down. Thanks, Magic Kirby. Okay, then. Yeah, sometimes Magic Kirby can just kind of do that there, too. Jeez, I hate going through this area. Well, actually, that wasn't the way I wanted to go at all, but that works, I guess. What's with Fan so much tonight, I'm realizing? I mean, I like Fan, and I like the episode of the anime with Fan, but... on. I didn't mean to go that way. This is also not the way I wanted to go either. There we go. Yes, now I remember this area. Oh boy, Metallic Madness Zone time. And that's a health extension. Okay then. Only 2 more rooms left of this area. I really could have sworn I remember these areas being a lot bigger than that. Let's say not that pathway there. There we go. I think it's... I'm pretty sure it's this top left path you want to enter whenever you go through this way. I know we haven't begun exploring Peppermint Palace yet, really, and that area is gargantuan. It has like 20 chests, I think, in it. But, yeah. And I know which way we're missing here. I'm surprised we haven't... I'm pretty sure this leads to the boss here as well, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. No matter what, you'll either get a 1-up or some health going that way. It's not too bad, though. I don't know why I'm fighting this guy again, but I felt like it. GG, bud. That's kind of how the Mega Titan fight would go otherwise. That fight did give me a lot of trouble when I first played this game, but again, I've also been playing this game basically since it came out. So... yeah. Otherwise, there's only one more room left of this area, and I thought I could have sworn we went this way already, but... or would have gone this way, rather. I'm not sure what happens if you do go over this way, though. I think it's worse than falling in the pit, if I remember right, so... okay, now here's the thing, though. There's two separate doorways here. I guess I'll head down the middle pathway. See if this takes me to where I need to be here. This is new. Yeah, I want to say this might be the new path. Yeah, okay. Alright, you numbskulls, go break that block for me, please. Thank you. And... yeah, I think we have full cleared this entire area here. From the looks of things, it's looking like it. There's two different doorways here. I want to say they both lead to invincibility candy. Okay, then. Yeah, it just takes me back to this area here. I don't really need to be here. And I could actually move on to World 6 already, and... I'm thinking maybe I might just, like, clear out World 6 here and then probably call it a stream here. We'll see, I guess. We'll see kind of how I am by the end of this area here, 'cause this area's pretty big, I think, but I guess we'll kind of wait and see. I just know Peppermint Palace will take longer than anywhere else to kind of clear out. But, you know, it is definitely fun revisiting this game, though. It's... again, this Kirby game is so strange. Like, genuinely, I really do love it, but I can genuinely understand why a lot of people don't. I remember when it came out, I played this game like it was nobody's business, and... like, I continued playing this game for a long, long time. This way here leads to a dead end, by the way. I just wanted to go this way, because... I want to say eventually you can get the map here, I want to say. I could be wrong about that. Actually, no, I don't think you get the map here. I think you get that, like, right before the boss, if I remember right. This is kind of a neat puzzle here. Gotta let that thing get your ability back, and... I could get it with this here, but... Like, actually a genuinely kind of neat puzzle involving this thing. It is a near junk ability otherwise, and sure, why not? Man, I love Wheel Kirby. Yeah, otherwise this was a near useless path here. Wait, didn't know I could do, what there, Ardo? I'm assuming you're talking about the mini puzzle there, or... Jump here, please. Thank you. Yeah, those enemies there, they kind of just exist to, like, steal your abilities when they show up, but... thrown in the odd situation, it can make for an interesting puzzle like that. They don't really use that too much throughout this game, but... it's genuinely a kind of clever puzzle they threw in. Anyways, I kind of quickly figured out when I was a kid where I was supposed to go, because that doorway down there is a phony. This is the real door you want to go. And we haven't seen Cook Kirby yet. Let's show it off here. Let's have some fish food. Probably also, like, read the descriptions for some of these abilities, too, but... yeah, this is kind of what a bulk of all of Ocean is going to be like, by the way. And Boxy, mini-boss we have not seen yet. This is a very strange mini-boss. Also gives perhaps the strangest ability in this game. For killing Boxy, we get the magic ability. Okay, there's a cannon up that way. I think that sends you back up to the surface. I don't believe it's worth taking that at all. And this area is fully cleared out, so I'm just going to move on here. Yep, I think we've seen our AI use this before, but... ooh, hello. Basically, Magic does a random roulette wheel of stuff. In Squeak Squad, it got a huge facelift where it quickly became... It quickly just became a really great ability where it was like a normally functioning ability until you got the scroll where the added effect that the scroll gave it was its random effect. Which is kind of annoying, but at least it's like a toggleable thing. Basically, if you hold the attack button with Magic, you'll use the random wheel that gets rid of it. It's kind of an annoying ability otherwise, but... and... should I think I can get down here from this. If I remember right... well, I think I have to backtrack a lot throughout this room here. We also just... these Metal Guardian guys here, they give laser, but they take a million years to inhale. This is a thing I can get here, I'm pretty sure, with Beam. I think I can get this with Beam anyway. I hope. I thought I could get this with the Beam ability here. Okay, I appreciate the compliment, Bowie, but I am still playing, Kirby right now. Yeah, maybe I can't get it from this way here. Might have screwed myself out of getting this one for the time being here. Oh, wait, okay, this is actually way more convenient to getting the... Oh! I'm an idiot. That's a... Oh, shoot, hold on. Let me get Beam back here, I think. If I can find it. I think Sword can get anything that Beam can get. Maybe even more, so let me get this instead. Keep the offer in mind there. Yeah, I'm face-palming a lot at that one there. Ardo, you can add that to my list of really dumb face-palm moments. Lord knows how many of those I have at this point. Yeah, I wouldn't mind, like... I always tell people that I'm, like, up for Mario Party, and then something comes up within the night, and I have to, like, be like, yeah, guys, go on without me or something. Like, I always feel bad whenever that kind of stuff happens, but... just happens like that sometimes, you know? Anyways, there's several ways we can go here. I think there's, like, 3 different ways we can get to the boss, but I think I'll just take this bottom path here. Is this the area with the secret in it? No, I think there is an area where you have to swim backwards for a secret. I just don't remember what point that is. That might even be a Squeak Squad thing, though. I honestly don't really remember. Sword's also just a really great ability to have for this area for obvious reasons. Nice. I don't need anything else there. Yeah, I can't go backwards there, and... yeah, I think this might actually be the area with the map here. Yeah, here we go. We got Bonkers here. God, I love the iframes you get in this game. You get so many dang invincibility frames in this game. Anyways, there's a map there. I never noticed Kirby did the little hammer twirl there. I thought that was kind of cute. Wow, we have almost everything here, too. I mean, there's still, like, these upper areas here that we haven't gone to yet, but... man. Wow. Must be impressive lugging a big hammer like that underwater. Major kudos to you, Kirby. Dang it. That's fine, though. It's actually not the ability that I prefer to have for the boss anyway, and I don't know if we're going to be able to get that ability or not for this. I'll let you know what ability it is. It's actually the stone ability. We are coming up on the boss of Olive Ocean here. No, I'll take sword here just because sword can be nice. And I think you can do the final cutter underwater here. I believe. I'm not too worried about this boss anyway, though, so. Hey guys, get your arses in here. We got a fight coming up here. We got a fight against Gobbler here. Did anybody see what happened to that shark? That was a poor, poor shark. He just... Oh man, he just went down. I think we were the sinister puffballs here. That shark was just minding his own day before we showed up there. Oh man. Poor Gobbler. Yeah. What if Jaws just died that easily? I mean, I know then we wouldn't have a million-ass Jaws sequels that all are terrible, but... Okay, nice, got that door. I'll take this one here, because this is the way more elusive path of the two. Those mirror guys can be a little annoying to deal with. Man, I almost feel bad for Gobbler with how badly we wrecked him there, and the funny thing is, I could have wrecked him even faster if I had Stone Kirby, because bosses in this game don't really have iframes. You could kill that boss in like a second with the stone ability. Okay, do you mind here, baddie, please? And you, Chip, can you please not be annoying? Thank you. Is there a secret in this room here? No. Okay, good. There is something here, though. Hello. Very much obliged. I feel like there's something below here too, but yeah, what the fudge is below here? It's nothing important, from what I can see. Why is there not a, like, I don't know why there's stuff below here when... whatever. Okay, there is a cutter puzzle here, I think. Yeah. Ooh, that could have been... Oh, shoot. I hope I didn't. Okay, well, that was not what I intended to do there, but that, I guess, worked in some ironic way. Okay. This puzzle's very similar to one in Great Cave Offensive, I'm pretty sure. Yes, there's the chest I'm trying to get to. Like, there's one of these that you're not gonna want to cut, if I remember right. Or not, huh? Maybe I am just straight up thinking of that one puzzle in Great Cave Offensive. Good job. I probably am just straight up thinking of that one puzzle in Great Cave Offensive. Okay, you know what? Actually, this pathway leads to the top here. Yeah, let's take the top pathway here. I don't really need to go back down and fight Gobbler with this. I don't want to end the poor shark's life more than once here today. I can go backwards. Is there any point to doing so here? Okay, I have no real reason to explore this area, apparently, so I guess I'm not going to? It's a little odd. Okay, one of these pathways leads to Area 2, and I think I know where that might be at here. Is it this? Yes, okay, this is pretty vital here, because if we head up this way... Actually, I don't know if I activated it. No, I did not activate it on this side here. Never mind. Won't quite explore that part of Moonlight Mansion yet. I guess we'll kind of full clear out all of Ocean here. This is... Honestly, this stream is going by way faster than I thought it would. And I know it's a case that I'm just, like... clearing out the areas left and right here, but I honestly did think these areas were a lot more involved than they are. But then again, there's still 3 full areas that we have basically not seen, so... whatever. I was hoping for Fighter, but whatever's. I only loosely remember this puzzle here. Okay, well, not much of a puzzle, but okay then. Yeah, we got some Kirby spike dodge in here. Very, very nice. And this is a goal area. Although there is a treasure in this room here, apparently, so... I'll take ice, I guess. Actually, no, I'll take fire. Well, the game just would want me to have ice, I guess, but... Joke's on it. I mean, Mr. Flossie will be dead in, like, 2 seconds here. Ice can't be used to solve any puzzles. Fire can... Oh, I did need ice for that. Damn it. Unless... Hold on. Damn it. I actually did need ice there. Oh yeah, ice can't be used to solve any puzzles here. What the fudge is this? Oh, man. Well, let's go try and get back there again. That's the upper pathway here, yeah. You can loosely kind of head through this area with Missile, but Missile steers bad on its own, and it steers way worse in water. It is very obtuse to try and control in the water. Yeah, let's just head this way here. So we haven't really been in this room here, but I mean, it leads right where we're heading anyway. We just had no real reason to go through it. I guess there is only, like, one main door through this place. Okay. Don't you just love repeating rooms here because you didn't do the very, very obvious solution to something that... I guess it wasn't so obvious. There was no way I was gonna know. You generally... Like, ice isn't an element in this game. Like, fire you can at least use to light cannon torches and stuff. That's not really so much a thing in this game with ice. So, like, that's why I didn't think you needed ice here. So yeah, ice against ice doesn't really work super well. Fire was killing this guy in, like, literally 2 hits, but... Okay, well, I have ice already. Let's not, and I repeat, let's not screw this up here. There we go. Of course, also, my ally has Throw Kirby right now. I think that might have been able to get that also, but I could be wrong about that. Either way, that's another world finished up here. Also, we have 38 lives. I want that to sink in. 39, 40. Almost 42. Yeah, this game's not very challenging either, and I know some people who might think it is, but I don't think I've ever found this game very challenging. I think let's... All I kind of want to do is maybe go back to Area 2, I guess. I'm gonna go through the starting point here, I think, though. I just kind of want to explore, like, the bottom part of Moonlight Mansion here, and then kind of maybe... I guess maybe call it a stream there? We haven't gone this bottom pathway here yet. We actually have been this way, the room that it leads to, but on a bottom part of it. Yeah, that is true. Well, True Arena never existed at this time. This game does essentially have the arena, even though it's called Boss Endurance still in this game. It's... essentially more like the arena, though. It gives you a random set of bosses. You have 4M tomatoes, etc. And I know some people who find the bosses in this game tough, so I could see why some people wouldn't like the boss endurance in this game. I don't think it's that bad, personally, but then again, also the Smash Bros. Ability is really, really overpowered. I also keep thinking there's something on the right side of that mountain there, because you can go over there, but I think it might just be like a health item or something. Again, I've also been playing this game for almost 17 years straight, though, so, like, that's probably why I don't find this game that challenging, but I guess I can understand why some people would find it tricky, though. I didn't want to do that! Come on! Okay. Please get hit. I'm hoping this yellow guy gets hit. Come on, lose your ability. If the yellow guy here can lose his ability here. Not quite. Come on now. Jump into a... This is hopeless here. Or he could have one hit. Are you kidding me? Well, let's redo what we just did then. Every second of that was so stupid. Yeah, that definitely backfired a lot. I can get missile down this path, which is why I'm going this way here. I could just refight Mr. Flosty and, like, take the upper path, which is probably honestly faster, but... Yeah, that's... Yellow just did not want to cooperate with me at all there. Okay, let's try this again. I guess now I can show what's on the other side of this wall here. Nothing! Good room. I think there's a screen like that in Squeak Squad that has a secret on it, but even then that's not saying a whole lot, I don't think. Okay, can we not do the stupid in this room? Okay, let's angle this the right way now. Please and thank you. Okay. Thank God. Oh. Red, how did you get down here? Were you venting here, Red? Yeah, there probably would. There almost certainly would be like a keychain or something there in later Kirby games. This area actually might look a little familiar because we've been through this door. This takes us back to where we were a short little while ago. Normally, I think you'd find the one in Area 2 way sooner than you'd find the one in Area 6, just because you're here way earlier, but oh well. I think that's everything for that area there. Hey, there's also a whole area to the left we haven't gone to yet. I know how to get there, but probably do that maybe next stream starting off. I kind of forget that area is even a part of Moonlight Mansion, honestly. Okay, yeah, here's a bit of an obscure spot here. There's a secret area all the way up here, and this is usually a secret area that I kind of forget about unless I look at a map here. If you notice, well, where would let's just show where this is. Yeah, this is the bottom path of this area here. I did not mean to hit the ZR button there. We've gotten the top 2 items before, but the bottom path, we could only come from this way. That is how you get there. Okay, how the fudge did you get there? I don't know if I want to help you. The AI is dumb in this game, but I don't think I've seen the AI act that weird before. Like, be on the other side of a block you normally wouldn't be able to reach, because you wouldn't be able to go back that way there, so... Oh man, the AI is definitely something there. Thanks. And we got Battlefire here. Good old Game Force youth boot camps. I don't know why. That's always just funny that, like, that's all I think of when I can see Battlefire now, but... Alright. This is a end goal here. So I'll check our stats screen and see what we're missing now. Actually, I might be able to do one more thing here, because there's an area in Mustard Mountain I don't think we completed out yet. And that might be the last thing, because I think we've completed almost every other world up to this point here, besides... We have this small section here. Otherwise, this looks clear. Oh, and we have that area there. That leads to Area 9. We'll probably go that way whenever we actually go to World 9. Even though we have the warp there, that... This warp to World 9 takes us to the earlier part, which I would like to explore first. I think we've cleared everywhere in Cabbage Cavern out from the looks of things. Which is weird, because I feel like there's a lot of screens I did not see, but it says we've been everywhere and gotten every chest, so I guess we have. Mustard Mountain, we might try and make our way to one of these here in a minute. Otherwise, it looks like we've cleared out. This area, I believe we've fully cleared out. And Olive Ocean, it looks like we fully cleared out also. Yeah, I guess let's head to Mustard Mountain and maybe do one more quick thing here, and then I guess we'll try and find somebody to raid here. I do definitely want to play more of this. I know it sounds stupid for me to say this, because I know I've postponed some streams a lot in the last, like, couple months. Thursday's a holiday for us. I think it's a holiday in the States as well, if I remember right, but, Actually, Ardo, there was something unrelated to Kirby that I was going to ask you about the holiday, but I'll DM you here in a few minutes or so. Yeah, I want to go down this way, I think. Thanks. But, yeah, so Thursday's a holiday, and I might just try and take some time to relax, because I'm supposed to be getting having family over starting on Friday, so... Actually, yeah, what would be a good time to stream then? Maybe I might stream Thursday, I guess, in that case, because I probably won't be able to do it Saturday, now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, so this just takes me back here. I guess I'll probably try and stream on Thursday then, if I'm realizing that I have family on Friday, coming on Friday, so... Yeah... Sorry, I'm just trying to think to myself out loud here. I kind of forgot about that, but it's... Yeah, so I guess I'll probably stream this, like, more later in the week. I also gotta just edit a couple videos as well. Ukulele is finally finished up. I recorded the last couple videos the other day. I was not expecting that LP to take nearly 50 videos. That was an absurdly long time for that Let's Play. And I won't lie, I feel like there was a degree of burnout I started to suffer about partway through, and I feel like that was kind of hindering some of the streams for a time as well. Yeah, this just takes me here. This is just this top path of this room here, but... Maybe we're up to the 3-hour mark. I just want to see where this one last Rainbow Root spot is here. Or this one, like... It's not up here, is it? No, this is a one-off door here. Just getting a reminder that I had a doctor's appointment tomorrow morning, so I guess that's good to remember there. It's nothing too important, I just have a small checkup to check about my ear. I was on, like, a bit of an antibiotic for, like, a... It was an ear infection I had, like, a year ago now. More than that, even. And, it was, like, the weekend that 3D All-Stars came out. I ended up getting an ear infection, like, right as that ended. And I still binged all of Sunshine in that time. Okay, yeah, I see what this is now. Yeah, okay, this is the part of Mustard Mountain I have not gone to yet. We'll clear this out here and then probably call it a stream here, because this is the last thing we have yet to do in this world. And then I think every world except Moonlight Mansion is done in the first 6 worlds, which is kind of wild. I wasn't expecting to play this much of the game tonight. But, hey, you know what? That means that... It means we'll probably maybe finish the game next time, possibly? Once again, I still can't get over how pretty this background looks. I'm gonna take this right path here, because it will take me to the new door here. Yes. And really, there's no treasure this way. Ah, shoot. Tornado might be decent for Boxy, because Boxy has, like, no eye/hurt frames, so that probably worked fine there. But, yeah, I think we'll probably call that there, I think. It was definitely a lot of fun starting this up here. I've been in a kick to replay this ever since finishing the Metroid games. I guess you could say this was my first Metroidvania, and this is still such a very weird game because objectively it's probably not one of my, like, not one of the better games I would seriously put in my top 10 favorites, and that says a lot when Mario Party and Sonic Adventure 2 are both in that list as well. Like, Mario Party 1, I mean. But, yeah, I really do love this game a lot. Kind of, I guess kind of despite, like, I guess not saying a whole lot, but this is definitely a very nostalgic game for me, and it's just fun getting a chance to revisit this. I haven't played it for a few years, and it's definitely been fun to revisit it. So, next time... Yeah, for sure. This was probably, like, there was a lot of games I played on the Game Boy Advance, but this was definitely up there for one of the ones I played, like, arguably not the most, but, like, up there. The Pokemon games I probably played the most out of any of the GBA games. I think that might go without saying, but... yeah... So next time, Peppermint Palace, which is probably where we're going to spend like an hour because it's massive. Radish Ruins is actually pretty short. And Candy Constellation is also massive, so... yeah. That's probably going to do it for this stream here. Oh man, we have a lot of possible raid ideas here. I'm trying to think, who should we raid? You know what? Let's raid our good buddy Nate, because he seems to be live playing Smash right now, so let's give Nate a raid here. Making sure I spell your name right. And we'll go with... Nate's playing Smash, channel intended for mature audiences, just... figured I'd throw that out there, but... thanks everyone for tuning in. I'll probably be live again on Thursday, like I said, and we'll just have some more fun with some Kirby there. Thanks everyone for watching, and have yourselves a great night, and I'll see you guys for that then. Peace out.